Hi guys, this video covers the weightage of different topics of business mathematics, logical reasoning and statistics paper. As you are aware guys, your syllabus is divided into three categories. You have business mathematics for 40 marks, you have logical reasoning for 20 marks, and then beta you have statistics for 40 marks. First most important thing guys, in the examination they are not going to give you bits separately. They will all be jumbled. First question can be from business mathematics, second question can be from statistics, third question can be from logical reasoning. So yes, you will have to work on your speed also. Now guys, coming to the weightage of different topics guys, your syllabus is divided again into categories as such better. Just under business mathematics guys, the first three topics: ratios, proportions, indices, logarithms, equations and matrices, and inequalities, they constitute one category. The weightage of this category beta is 8 to 12 marks. The weightage of this category beta is 8 to 12 marks guys, as per ICAI. Normally guys, this would come for 10 marks. First chapter for 4 marks, equations for 2 marks, matrices for 2 marks guys, linear inequalities for 2 marks. Normally beta you will see that 10 marks have been allocated guys to this particular set of topics. The most important topic guys under business mathematics, the most important topic is undoubtedly time value of money. Time value of money alone guys, one single chapter alone has been given a weightage of 12 to 16 marks. This would for sure come for 12 marks in the examination. 12 marks guys, so this is something that you will have to concentrate the most on. Ensure that you do this thoroughly guys, properly. The next set of topics guys, all the remaining 4 topics constitute one category. You have permutations and combinations, sequence and series, you have sets, functions and relations guys, and finally differential calculus, integral calculus. The combined weightage of all of this is 12 to 20 marks, though this normally would come for 16 marks in the examination. 4 marks beta to each topic: permutations 4 marks, sequence and series 4 marks, sets for 4 marks, and then finally calculus also for 4 marks guys. So you know better how to allocate your time. You will have to for sure work on time value of money one day for the examination. Revise it properly. That is something that will fetch you a lot of marks in the exam. Logical reasoning beta, they're only divided into 2 categories guys. We know that logical reasoning is for 20 marks. The first 3 chapters beta is one category, the last 2 chapters beta is the next category. Number series, direction test, seating arrangements have a combined weightage of 12 to 14 marks. Blood relations and syllogism beta have a combined weightage of 6 to 8 marks. Now guys, there'll be fair distribution guys. You'll normally see 4 marks from each topic as such guys, or the first 3 topics will fetch around 13 marks, the next 2 topics will fetch around 7 marks. Equal concentration guys, almost to every chapter here under logical reasoning. Statistics guys, again the most important point that you're supposed to know: statistical description of data, measures of central tendency and dispersion. The first 2 chapters of statistics, statistical description of data, measures of central tendency and dispersion, they fetch 18 to 20 marks in the exam. Entire statistics is for 40 marks. Out of those 40 marks, only the first 2 topics beta will fetch around 18 to 20 marks. Under that also beta, you will normally see statistical description coming for 7 marks. This is where you save time guys. You will see a lot of theoretical questions coming from this chapter, for which you will not actually take any time better. Measures of central tendency and dispersion guys would again come for 12 marks approximately in the examination. And I also told you during the classes, remember majority of the questions will be based on properties, so do them thoroughly as such guys. Do them thoroughly. You should know the applications of each and every part there. Next beta, the set of topic is probability and theoretical distribution. Probability plus theoretical distributions on a combined basis would fetch around 10 to 12 marks. Again, equal weightage within these categories as such guys, so roughly around 5-6 marks, 5-6 marks. This is how they will ask questions from probability and theoretical distributions guys. Theoretical distributions, again beta, questions can be based on properties. Correlation and regression is a standalone category coming for 4 to 6 marks. And finally time series and index numbers beta for 4 to 6 marks. Time series and index numbers would combinedly come only for 4 or 5 marks better. So this is how guys your topics have been divided as such guys for the purpose of weightage. So do not forget guys, statistics ke first 2 chapters, that is statistical description of data, as well as guys your measures of central tendency and measures of dispersion. And guys, under business mathematics guys, time value of money. These 3 topics beta put together for sure will fetch around 30 marks in the examination. Only 3 topics beta 30 marks, so concentrate on them properly guys. Do them thoroughly beta, thoroughly. Also remember guys that in the examination in your question paper, the last 2 sheets would be left blank. That is for your rough work as such beta. You can use that for all of your calculations as such guys. So take this bifurcation of marks into consideration to plan your preparation one day for the examination guys. Thank you. All the best guys.